Hello my friend, my name is Winston and I'm very excited for today's video. We have a new data coming out today, Friday, February 26th. Let's check it out. First and foremost, we have gold performing really well this week, and you know what more exciting? The COT data still indicate no buyer in this market. Isn't that why market keep going up? I think the NAS today, January 30, put everyone in the market like a fear of maybe it can happen again in the near future. That's why they don't buy or they sell. And that's why it's keep going up. Same thing with silver. We have a 40% nasty day in January 30, and since then you thought they buy the dip. No, they keep selling the dip because they're afraid it's maybe the top on silver, and maybe it will make a leg down. I don't know, but people keep selling, and that's why it's keep going up. Crude oil performed really well today, I think because of Friday, and there's a lot of news indicate US gonna attack Iran like really soon, so it's keep the price up. Okay, so NASDAQ is one of the position that got to the extreme today with commercial 100 and big speculator at 0, but it's really hard to trade NASDAQ. Let's go to the spot price because they don't have the rolling contract with the future. As you can see, it's very volatile. It can drop 50% in a month, and almost 70% in 5 days. It's like a week of trading day, and it's go up 70%. Then and here look, and here it drop 30% in 1 day. You see how volatile is it? This is like informative for you guys. If you want to trade NASDAQ, I can't trade it. It's too volatile. If you go to the main dish, we have NASDAQ actually overperforming, like I was discussing yesterday, because the position is go to the extreme. Everyone's selling. We have small spec and large spec selling, because you know, here's the Nvidia. It dropped 4.5% today, up a little bit after hour, but this is after the 5.5% drop yesterday. So the total is like 10 to 11% dropping. But Nasdaq is actually holding very good. Why is that? I think because of positioning. As you can see, it goes sideways from September of last year. So what? 5 to 6 months going nowhere. So it's our favor. People looking for the new things, which is Russell and the Dow. No one making money in this market. One day you think it's really good, making new high, and then it reject bad news. So market is bullish, right? Very bullish. And then it's go down and it reject good news. But you thought it crashed. No, it's just come back. And it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So no one making money in this market. That's why they chasing new thing, which is the Russia and the Dow. AI technology is here to stay. And you said that's just the hype, but all the richest billionaires in the world and the company invest billions, hundreds of billions in this technology. I'm sure they're smarter than me. They're probably smarter than you. And they choose to invest in AI. So, what are we to judge if it's a real hype or just a fake? You know? And we have the worst performance today, the Russia, which that is the least favor positioning to get long. This morning we have new data coming out, which is PPI, is Producer Price Index inflation, and it's higher than expected, 0.8 actual compared with 0.3 expected. That's called PPI, and PPI we also higher than expected, with 0.5% compared with 0.3% expected. So it means inflation is higher than expected. It means usually PPI will transfer to CPI, which is consumer price inflation, which is higher inflation in general, which is there's less room or even no room for the Fed to cutting rate. That's why Russia and the Dow is perform really bad in this environment. But you said, Winston, so bad news go down more. What's the big deal? The big deal is bond. Bond didn't go down today. It actually went up. Higher inflation is is actually bad for bond. But why it went up? It went up strong today. Actually, it went up regardless of bad news or good news. It just went up. It just go up a lot. Let me see. It's 5% already in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. And with bond, it's an excellent move. So bond went up. That means people don't have any problem with liquidity. But why Russia and the Dow went down today? Yeah. And both of them has positioning in favor of going down. Both of them. Why Nasdaq is in favor of getting long. So I think the positioning suggests that the consensus of buying Russia transfer the fund from Nasdaq, from the technology, to a real business, a real small business, industrial business, is wrong, and it will soon reverse. So I bought a little Nasdaq for myself in the funds, and adding more short to Russia with Bitcoin. Hey, I thought Jan Street or whatever is help because they get sued. You know, there's an old saying that said, "No one bigger than the market." Even if you are Donald Trump, even if you are I don't know, Congress, even if you are Warren Buffett, yeah, no one bigger than the market. And now we're talking Jane Street. Are they gonna bigger than the I think like 2 trillion Bitcoin market? Probably not. The Bitcoin brothers using Jane Street just for just for coping. Jane Street is not bigger than Bitcoin. How can it manipulate Bitcoin very easily without underlying weakness of Bitcoin? You know? So I think everything is just organic. I mean, they can scare you away, but they can attract new buyers too, and they will get wrecked if the short squeeze happen. You know, the market is, you have to believe the efficiency of the market, and no one's bigger than the market. So now what? Let's keep going down. Like I said yesterday or recently, Bitcoin need to do something, and with something I mean escape this range. It needs to go up and find high low, and then move higher. It can't just keep staying around like this. This is trouble. This just means at some point it will try to test this. It will try to test this level at 60k. Maybe not the next week, but it will try to test this, and then that's the real test. If it finds support, then okay, still alive. But if not, yeah, if it lose 60, maybe it's heading to 50. And the thing is, what you gonna do next? Do you repair yourself for the situation that Bitcoin dropped to 50k? Are you still afloat? Will you get a liquid day if it dropped to 50k? If you buy cash, then okay, no problem. But even if it's cash and you bought it at very early, like 20k, you bought at 20k. What if it dropped to 20k? You turn around a fortune because you want a crypto maxis, and now it dropped to 20k. Let's say it dropped to 20k or whatever. Does your life gonna be different? I mean, what I'm only saying is manage your risk. Have risk management. Don't just blindly believe in an asset. They don't know you. I mean, do you think Bitcoin care if you bankrupt? So protect yourself at all time. Beautiful drawing. You can see it still stay at the channel. It's bound because of the heavily sell off. It's bound a bit. This is not strong at all. With the bounce, and then immediately testing the lower range. Then it's bound right way to the top range, which is a good thing. But now it's back to the lower half of the range. Yeah, this is not good for crypto products. Okay, moving on to the Aussie. Aussie is very extreme. I very like to shorting Aussie, but unfortunately it's been acting extremely well. So what can I do? I cannot stay in front of a trend. This will kill me. And Bond, I talked to you guys about Bond, about the relative strength. I think Bond is the strongest in the market right now. That's it for today, guys. Sorry for the long video because new data coming out, so I have to go one by one. I hope you like it, and I will see you on Monday.